Okay, Jaguar XJS handbrake adjustment or park brake adjustment. This is a 94. We are going to show you how to adjust this handbrake. At the moment it comes all the way up and does nothing at all. Okay, so we'll show you how to get in here to adjust the cable. Let's get into it. First thing we need to do here on this XJS is get rid of the driver's seat. Get the driver's seat just enough to get it out of the way anyway. These bolts are T40 Torx bits. So we will undo the bolts, there'll be 4 around the seat, and shift that out of the way so we can get down in here. Okay, so we've got our seat just pulled up out of the way. There's ribbon cables and things for the adjustment all attached at the front. So we're just leaving that there, just tilting the seat up out of the way and leave the seat belt on it. Now we just need to get this cover off, so we just need to undo this Phillips screw and lift that out of the way. Okay, and with that cover off we can lift the carpet up out of the way. Okay, and then down in here behind the lever, you'll see these 2 lock nuts here in our thread. So they are a 14mm nut, so you need 2 14mm spanners. Turn both in anti-clockwise directions on the thread so that they unlock from each other. Okay, and then this front one, we're going to tighten that up so that we pull the thread out this way in order to tighten the cable. So that first nut, once they're unlocked, we'll be tightening towards the front of the car, pulling that thread tighter. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to jack up back wheels so that they're off the ground, so that we can make sure that we don't over adjust and go too far. And we want to get you know, maybe like a few clicks, 3 or 4 clicks coming up on our park brake. Okay, so I've adjusted this up now to where it feels about right to me. More like 5 clicks if you really count them, but that's the position that feels about right to me. And you just want to, with your rear wheels jacked up, just make sure you can still turn them forwards and backwards by hand. Make sure you're not too tight. I've got jacks under each side just because there's no good place to jack this one up centrally. So we can turn those both ways by hand. Okay, and before we put everything back together, we will just sit the seat back down and we will just try it loaded, just to be sure that we've got it right before we reassemble everything properly. Okay, and you can see down here how far apart those nuts have moved now. So once we've made sure that it's all right and exactly where we want it, then we will lock those nuts back together. So this rear nut we will screw up to this one and lock them together again to keep them in position. We are back together now, nuts locked back together. Just a quick note, if you are having to adjust it a long way, I left this nut back just so I could show you how far it had travelled, but just be mindful that if it's too far back it will start hitting the edge of this hole, so just bring it forward as you go. Okay, locked together now. Another note is when you want to turn the back wheels, just make sure your selector is in neutral, not park. The wheels won't turn with it in park. And make sure both wheels are off the ground, otherwise they will affect each other. Okay, but that is a handbrake or park brake adjustment for a Jaguar XJS. This one is a 1994.
Okay, I hope that has helped you out today. Don't forget to click the like button and also click the subscribe while you're there. We've got a bunch of diagnostic solutions and tips and tricks for professional mechanics like ourselves, and also for the serious DIYers at home. So click that subscribe and the bell so you get notified, and we will see you in the next video.